Who are the priestesses? Do you resonate with being a priestess? If so, watch this video. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sylvia Salo and I help lightworkers and starseeds to remember who they are. And in this video I want to talk about priestesses and high priestesses. You might have heard this term before and very likely it resonates with you, otherwise you wouldn't be on this channel watching this video right now. So, who are the priestesses? Priestesses have been on our planet for millennia. They've been here for a very long time, since Lemuria and possibly even before. Priestesses, they usually come to a certain planet as a group of beings, a group of consciousness that is represented through those priestesses. They come to a planet to help the planet ascend. They help the planet to really find the balance between the feminine and masculine energy. And so priestesses, they've been here for a long time, and currently as we are stepping into that next golden age, many women are remembering that they are priestesses. Or it just might resonate with you and you are just opening up to the possibility that you might be a priestess. That's not coincidental. You are waking up. Priestesses always have been the most educated people in that given society. Priestesses are carrying the secret mysteries and secret knowledge. In the books, you can read about, all kinds of wisdom and knowledge, yet there is also secret knowledge and secret mysteries that never been written down. Or if they were written down, they were saved into etheric planes of existence. They are not physically on this planet. But priestesses, they've been educated to those secret mysteries. And they've been educated so well that they truly embodied those mysteries. They embodied this wisdom and knowledge. And so this is one of the reasons why many women resonate with being a priestess, because they are supposed to unlock this knowledge, those mysteries now, and bring it again in this new golden age to earth, to people, to help them walk the path of self-mastery, because this is what priestesses are teaching our people. Maybe you know it, maybe not, but many well-educated men studied at temple schools and they learned what they knew from priestesses. Because in our ancient past, temple schools and priestesses were respected. All kinds of, people were coming to temple schools to receive blessings, prayers, healing, receive some kind of insight into their situation, piece of wisdom, to learn how to embody higher consciousness. And it was priestesses who were teaching them those things. So I just want really women to understand that we've been forming the consciousness on this planet in a very massive way. This might not be, the common knowledge, because our history was written by, people who won wars. And so, of course, history is always subjective. But there have been always many women who were highly educated, highly initiated into secret mysteries. And they managed to embody that wisdom and those teachings beautifully through their own being. So priestesses, in its purest essence, they are here to teach us how to balance the feminine and masculine energy so that we reach so-called sacred union, which basically means that we are ready to align with our I Am presence, and we are ready for Christ consciousness to fully operate through our being. Christ consciousness cannot fully be online as long as we are, struggling with our feminine and masculine energy, and that inner war is experienced and expressed outwardly as well. That's the reason why, all cultures around the world, they are aiming at achieving sacred union within those energies. Another thing priestesses are teaching is the art of ascension. They've been always guiding people to how to ascend, how to reach the highest possible level of consciousness. And they are also teaching people the art of resurrection. And I realized that this might be a controversial topic. I'll not go deep into this because this is one of those things that only happen and people can tap into when they are truly ready for it. But resurrection on our planet has been taught also by priestesses and also priests, the feminine and masculine. Priestesses are also teaching people how to step into their sovereignty. Why do you need to step into your sovereignty? Because this is how you activate really your highest blueprint within your DNA. As long as there's even one seed of you not believing in your divinity and sovereignty, you are running on the programs that are filtrated through the lens of fear. You are not fully operational. Your system is not fully on because you are still hiding. And it's okay, because this is like our biggest resistance is to our sovereignty. It's our biggest fear because we haven't lived in that sovereign way for a long time. And those times when we did, they were not long enough. And we are again learning how it is to be in our sovereignty, how it is to understand that we are divine, and not only mentally, but truly live as a divine being who honors divinity in other people. So Priestess has been always teaching this to others. Of course, as a priestess, you would go into a temple school, you would be initiated into different levels of consciousness and different level of power. And if you succeeded, if you managed to graduate from the temple school, you would receive a symbol of crescent moon. Does crescent moon resonate with you? So the crescent moon is a symbol or a representation sign of a moon initiate. It means you have mastered the moon mysteries. Moon mysteries is our shadow. It's our collective and individual shadow. This is where the dark feminine energy is coming into play. It teaches you how to alchemize energy. It teaches you how you can go into very dark level of consciousness and you can alchemize it. So you would become a moon initiate. Then, later on, you could be initiated over time through many years of training to become a high priestess. If you have been a high priestess in different lifetimes, it's possible that something is calling you to teach. High priestesses were teachers. High priestesses would have a group of priestesses aspiring to be a high priestess, and they would teach them from a lifetime to lifetime. We've been truly teaching those women from lifetime to lifetime, same groups of women who find each other again and again and again in every incarnation again. And here you go, you are watching this video. Here we are again. You see how it's powerful. It goes beyond time and space. It goes beyond any limitations. Because we are always brought together as priestesses to awaken and remember and start doing our work. That's very likely why you are here right now. And so, if you could become a high priestess, then some high priestesses would continue with their initiations to become sun initiates. So we have a moon and we have the sun. Sun mysteries are different, right? They are about the energy of your higher self. It's about your Christ consciousness. It's about your higher mind. It's about receiving and truly unlocking your DNA. That's the solar energy that can do it for us. And sun mysteries are the ones that really radiate. They can really take and ignite many people at once. Those sun initiates can ignite remembrance in many people. It's that fire energy in them that does it. So that would be the next step, sun initiates. There are not so many on our planet, but there will be more and more and more, because this is where we are headed as a humankind as well. We still have to deal with that shadow, so we still need those moon mysteries a little more. But that solar energy is also here present. And it's igniting people. It's igniting that fire energy in them. And so as a priestess, you would always work in a group of women, in a group of other priestesses. It's only those high priestesses that were more individually working, but not completely. Because it's a system, right? We've been always dependent on each other. And so if you remember, you help other women to remember, and so on it goes. So if you are wondering if you are a priestess, so first of all, you will be awakened to it. It will come to you. So maybe you started wondering about the feminine energy. Maybe you started to hear the voice of Sophia. Maybe you have started wondering about your feminine power. Because let me tell you, the feminine energy is powerful. Feminine energy is power. It looks, in its purest essence, it looks quite differently than we've been taught on this planet during the last at least 2000 years, right? The feminine essence is powerful. And it's also soft and joyful and inviting. So you have this light mother energy and the dark feminine energy combined. And you can be all of it at once. You don't have to be choosing. So if you are a priestess, you have started somehow gravitate towards the feminine energy and understanding it deeper than you can find in books. Honestly, I've done the research. There are not many books that are dealing or talking about priestesses and the true feminine energy. It's still not fully understood. Most things that describe feminine energy actually is not precise, and that's for priestesses to embody and teach it again. So if there is a hunger in you that you would truly want to understand that feminine power inside of you and activate it and step into your own sovereignty, then you are called to walk that path of a priestess. Even if you are not a priestess, because this is a blueprint that priestesses are leaving here and creating for all of humankind. They show everyone how to walk what I call the feminine path of spirituality, right? I'm teaching this in the Lightworker healing program. There's a masculine path and the feminine path, and they are very different. And we need both. We need both. We've been practicing that masculine path of spirituality for a long time, and it can get us very, very far. And we also are in the time when we need that feminine path to spirituality, so we can have that whole circle, the whole embodiment. We cannot do one without the other. And so that's the task of priestesses, to truly activate this remembrance within themselves. Also, there are different kinds of priestesses, so as a priestess you would receive the same training, same initiations. You would also practice the embodiment of certain archetypes. This was the same for every priestess. And then you would specialize. You could become a healer, teacher, dancer, an artist, what I call a beautifier, making your environment harmonic and beautiful. There would be many expressions of priestesses. You could be also working with animals and plants. So So that there is that calling in you. We are not all the same, but we are here always to bring our own way of embodying this priestess energy, which basically is the divine feminine Christ consciousness. Priestesses carry this divine feminine Christ consciousness within themselves. They know what it means, how it looks like. It just needs to be activated. It just needs to be remembered. There are many priestesses awakening on our planet currently. Many. There will be many more. And if we all join together, if we combine our forces, we can change things very rapidly. And so, I want to invite you, if this speaks to you, to join my Priestess Healing program. This is for priestesses who want to really align their feminine and masculine energy, who want to step into their feminine power and truly understand what it means. I'll teach you also principles that priestesses were taught in the past. And we would also do trips to different lifetimes when you were a priestess to activate those memories in you. So if this speaks to your soul, you can check the link below this video. You can go to my website and sign up. And if this video speaks to you, please let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what other topics related to being a priestess you would like to learn about. Thank you so much for watching.